There are only just 2 days left to the historic beatification ceremony scheduled to be held in Nyeri County, and already hundreds of the 300,000 people expected to participate are arriving. Some are engaged in preparations in one way or another, and currently the Catholic Church is leading a conference at the Catholic University of East Africa, from where our reporter Sharon Momanyi now joins us. Now, Sharon, what is the significance of this conference in regards to the beatification, and also who is in attendance, and at the end of it, what do we expect?
Yes, Ian, this is the International Missionaries Conference taking place here at the Catholic University of Eastern Africa, a conference that has been organized by the Consolata Mission, and this is the mission that it's important to note that it is the institution that Sister Irene Stefani worked for, and we remember that the big event coming up this weekend in Nyeri, that is the beatification of Sister Irene Stefani, will be taking place. And so this conference is just one of the events that are taking place in the lineup to that big historic international event that will be taking place here on Kenyan soil. And so the conference is basically meant for the missionaries here, the priests and the sisters, to look inside their missionary work and just looking at how it is interacting with the society on various aspects regarding how the missionaries are, interacting with the youth and making impacts in the society on various aspects, including even leadership. And so it's one of the events that the Consolata Mission has organized in the lineup to the beatification that will take place this weekend. And just to understand more about this conference, I'm now joined by Reverend Professor John Lukwata, who is a professor here at the Catholic University, who will help us to understand more about this. Karibu sana, Father, if you will. And just to understand, we want to understand, this is an event that is of a big magnitude and has been largely highlighted in the past few days. And President Uhuru Kenyatta himself declared it a state event. So Kenyans may want to understand how important, how relevant is this event to Kenyans?
Well, first of all, Sharon, we like to say congratulations to the missionaries of Consolata for their mission in Kenya and in this region. This is a lineup to the event that will happen on Saturday, the beatification of Irene Stephanie Nyadha. We are looking at the achievements of the missionaries of Consolata in their parishes, schools, hospitals, orphanages, and other places. But I think the relevance of Irene to the people of Kenya, especially the young people, because she died at a very young age of 39, is the nickname they gave her, Nyadha, which means merciful mother. The country has been in the international media for all sorts of wrong reasons, episodes of violence, terrorism, victims of terror all over. This event is bringing good news of joy and hope to this country. And the message would be that we do need compassion, people that are agents of mercy, of love, of one another, just like Irene did, leaving her country, forgetting her culture, forgetting her continent, to come to another continent and be with us.
So the message of compassion, which is not just tied to the Catholic faith, and is of course a relevant message to the entire Kenyan community. And also, just to highlight, what does this process, what will the ceremony be all about? What is beatification?
Thank you. Some people have been saying beautification. We should be becoming beautiful, making oneself beautiful. This is a bit different. It's beatification. It is declaring somebody blessed, living with God, because she lived a life of God while she was here on earth. So what will happen in Nyeri is that on Saturday there's going to be an outdoor ceremony, a very big mass, and the actual rite of beatification will be a fairly simple one. There is the promoter of this cause, we call him postulator. He will request the representative of Pope Francis to officially declare Irene blessed. We are told that Cardinal Pengo of Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, will then read the apostolic letter of Pope Francis that will officially then declare Irene in the list of the blessed of God. And that will mean, therefore, that she will be venerated publicly, and a large portrait of her will be unveiled. And then there will be official clapping and welcoming the new blessed, who, by the way, is both Italian and Kenyan and African at the same time. Then after that, then the Mass will go on as usual. We are told that Cardinal Njue will then preside over the Mass. It will be a Mass of thanksgiving and gratitude to God.
Okay. Father John Kwata there, just explaining to us what kind of a ceremony we expect this weekend in Nyeri during the beatification of Sister Irene Stephanie. And we will be bringing you more of these details throughout the weekend and a comprehensive coverage of that ceremony. And for now, I take you back to the studio with Ian.